All right, so in this video I recorded a little while ago, it's a walkthrough of the dashboard of the Fast Fortune Club program. Things do change, so hopefully none of the links or areas of the website have changed. If they do, please comment below and I will update this video, but let's get to it. All right, guys, I want to take a few minutes, it'll actually probably be more than a few minutes, and run through what you actually get when you purchase this program. Again, I didn't create this. I'm a subscriber myself. I subscribed about 8 months ago, and I've been really impressed with what's in here and the amount of information, and so I'm promoting it, and that's what led me to create this video, because there's been a lot of questions from people about what exactly this is and if it's for them. So when you subscribe, you will get obviously your login credentials emailed to you, and if you wait a little bit, if you're part of the Founders Club, you'll know that when you subscribe. I think there's it's an extra cost or something. You will get a booklet in the mail after a couple weeks, and it has the quick start guide. There's the first printed newsletter. There's a binder here or a booklet where you can keep notes and things like that. And there's a bunch of other little things in there. It's always fun to get stuff in the mail like that. So anyway, so back to the online platform. So once you get your login credentials, you're going to come to MoneyMatPress here, log in, and you will probably end up on this page. And if you go to subscriptions, you will see how many different programs that MoneyMatPress actually has. And you are getting access to the Fast Fortune Club. That's what this particular program is. So if you click there, you'll go into your Fast Fortune Club dashboard. And I'm just going to run through the navigation points here. In another video, I'm going to talk about exactly what you do or how you execute the trades or the flips that Tom talks about in his presentation. So this is just about showing you what's inside the program as far as information and things like that. So on your dashboard here, you've got his latest $1 Million Masterclass, which he puts these out at least once a month. I think it's more frequently than that. I've been getting them more frequently than once a month, where it's a 15-minute training on some topic, and it's always related to this program, and it's always extremely valuable. And I've been thoroughly impressed with the amount of detail and information and just the learning, the teaching that he provides to people in this program. Again, if you click up here on $1 Million Masterclass, you see the latest one. You can get to all the previous ones as well through here, and there's a lot of them, and there'll be more constantly added. The money calendar, we're going to come back to this. Everybody, well, I guess we can click on it right now. This is the first thing everybody clicks on. They're like, ooh, the money calendar, because that's what Tom talks about in his presentation. This is a little bit of a tease, I'm not going to lie, because it shows a bunch of payday appointments, and you don't have access to all of these. So you get access to 3 to 4 a month, which is, I think, laid out on the checkout page of the program. And I will talk about how you get access to those. It comes through your alerts here. But this shows you the potential payday appointments. If you want access to all of these, you have to upgrade to the Elite Money Calendar Pro service, which I have not done yet, but I'm about to do. I think I'm going to actually do it this week. So I get access to, you get like 2 a week. I think it's even more than what's shown on this calendar, depending on the month. And so you can get a lot more payday appointments if you subscribe to that. So the numbers shown here are the potential profits for each of these, or the expected profits. I shouldn't say the potential. It could be higher than this, but these are the expected profits on each payday appointment. Again, this isn't guaranteed. This is all stock market, so you could lose money, and I've lost money on a number of different trades, but over the long haul with Tom's software and his knowledge, I've made money. So scrolling down here, this just shows you the latest payday appointments and some information about them. This was one that was, the entry date was November 7th, so that was a couple weeks ago. I actually didn't enter this one, and I can't remember. Oh, I was out of town, and I couldn't get my trade in quick enough, so I didn't enter this one. And it shows you the entry, and sometimes it shows you the exit and the research. I'm not going to go through all this. You can kind of scroll through these if you want to see, but just know that you don't get access to all of these. It's a little disheartening when you first come in here. I wish they'd make this more clear, but again, they're trying to make more money, so they're trying to get you to upgrade, which I'm going to. just because you have so many more opportunities to make money. But with the basic service, you still get 3 to 4 a month, which is plenty. So we'll come back to alerts. Portfolio, there's a little portfolio tracker here thing. I don't really use this. You can if you want, obviously. I use my brokerage account to keep track of anything that I enter, so I don't really use this, but it is kind of a neat, handy little feature. The cash course is really the first thing you want to come to when you come into your dashboard. Wait for it to load there. So this is your training. This is your basic training you want to come through. There's 7 videos. They're not very long. There's a little quiz after each one. I highly recommend doing the quiz. Obviously, I've completed mine here. And working through these. If you get the booklet in the mail, the cash course is in printed form here if you'd rather read. But honestly, I think the videos are better. The more section here actually holds a lot of information. FAQ, I highly recommend coming in and reading all of this. It answers a lot of common questions that people have. Fast Fortune Network, that's their kind of their forum. You can come in here and talk to answer questions and look at some things that people have posted, and I'm not really going to go too much into that. Research reports, these are just, again, what they sound like, different research reports and different sets of instructions, how to open your options account, how to place a green trade, how to place a red trade, how to get your options clearance. So again, this is more information. Once you've gone through the cash course, I would come through and go through these research reports. And then media, this is a really cool section because it consolidates all the videos. So all of his $1 Million Masterclasses, all of his podcast episodes, the cash course, all of the videos in the program are found here. So this is a good one to open up while you're sitting on the couch and just sit here and watch all of his videos. It's worth the price of admission just for the information you get in these videos and the training that I've received in these videos. Obviously, you can go on YouTube and get a lot of different training on options and things like that, but Tom is very specific in what he teaches and how he goes about it and his methods, and so this is the only place you can find that information, and it's totally worth getting in this just to have these, if you ask me. Someone who's I shouldn't say new to investing, but inexperienced, I guess is a good way to put it, and I'm just soaking up every piece of information that I can. So let's come back to the alerts. So I'm going to produce another video that talks about what you actually do. How do you do these stock flips that Tom calls them, or the really options trades? I'm going to do that in another video, but what happens is you'll get an alert so you'll get an email, and then if you subscribe to the text alerts, which is under the more here, subscribe to text alerts, and I am subscribed. So I get a text message and an email anytime there's an alert. An alert can be one of two things. One, or three things actually. One, it's an entry into a trade. Two, it's an exit from a trade. Or three, it's a new $1 Million Masterclass or some other important video that he wants to post. We can look real quick at, here's one, make money back after the holidays with these 2 trades. So he sent 2 trades on one day on November 19th. I entered into both of these. One of them is losing money, one's making money. And so it gives you the instructions. And then in your email that you receive, you will actually get the research behind why he's choosing each of these trades. So then you can decide if you want to enter them. Obviously, you don't have to enter both of them. You can enter one of them, or you can not enter either of them. But this is the basic information, and then the email you receive, you get a little bit more information. So these are the entry instructions. You'll get an alert if a trade isn't performing well. He will alert you to get out of it sooner so you don't lose all the money you put in, and try and minimize the loss, which is really nice that Tom does that he monitors these in real time and tells you to get out if it's not performing well. Or if it performs extraordinarily well, he may tell you to get out halfway, like take some of your profit so he knows you're not going to lose money, and keep the rest in till the deadline, and then potentially make even more. But he tries to protect any money that you put in as much as possible, which is something that I can't do on my own. I'm not knowledgeable enough to do that. So having somebody like Tom and his team behind this to guide me has been really valuable. And what's happening is I'm learning over the past 8 months. I'm learning what to look for, and I've actually entered a couple of options trades on my own. I broke even on one of them pretty much, and the other one I think I made $10. So I'll consider that a win, just because I ventured out on my own, basically by going through all of his videos and his training and just realizing what he does. But still, his money calendar with the pre-picked trades that his software gives him are really what this program is all about. And so I would basically stick to the information that he sends out for the most part, unless you're really experienced. So that's a not so quick run through the dashboard. Last thing down here, you can ask Tom a question, contact customer service. They do have live chat support during the weekdays at certain times, and then they also have phone support. I think my computer's been on the fritz, so that link hasn't been working for me. Anyway, so you can contact them if you have any specific questions, and you can also try and ask me. I will do my best. This isn't my product. I'm not their support department. So I will do my best to answer questions, but anything in depth, I may refer you to their customer support instead. So I hope that helps. I'll give you an overview. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.